Hello everyone, it's Mike from Downtown Comics. We're here to go over all the new comics and covers releasing this week of Wednesday, July 9th, 2025. As always, downtowncomics.com is the place to go to check out all the new releases. And liking, sharing, and subscribing is super appreciated. All right, well, let's start down at the Independents. We do have almost a full table, so it's a pretty good week. All right, so we're wrapping up some stuff. The latest Magic Order miniseries hit number 6. I think that's the last one. FML, that seems to have been delayed. It's on number 5. We got a brand new Power Fantasy. That's issue 10. Wow, there's been 10 of those already. All right. The Image Book Free Planet has a new one. We have the second issue of the new EC Comics imprint called Blood Type. And we got a few covers here. Continuing Marvel, well, it's a different company, but releasing Marvel Comics with 3D glasses. So this one is the first Red Hulk series, and you get some 3D glasses with it, so if that interests you. We have a new one from Image called The Unchosen. That's a number 1. And, oh yeah, that's David Marquez, I'm going to say, but I'm probably mispronouncing it. He's a really good artist. Worked for Marvel. All right, let's see. Let's go back here. Kind of weird today. Transformers is new at issue 22. Really good cover there. Really good cover there. All right, Battle Beast, still popular. Third printing of number 1 now available. I Hate Fairyland is new. And... I'm sorry. I Hate Fairyland is new at number 42, so that is 42. Also, a reprint of the original I Hate Fairyland number 1 is available. So, sorry, I thought this was the same book. So this is a reprint of number 1, the original, in case you've ever missed it and want to buy it. And then that is number 42, the new one. All right. And the crossover I probably thought I'd never see. I keep saying that, but I guess Archie did crossover with Predator. But Archie meets Jay and Silent Bob. I don't know how many swear words are in this one, and it's not approved by the Comics Code. So, yeah, maybe. So, we've got that one. There is a bunch of covers. There's a foil version of that cover. There's a foil version of another cover. So, yeah, there's a lot of different covers that I don't have on the table. New Rick and Morty. So, this is Rick and Morty versus the Universe. They're calling it a comic book event, so there you go. Also being reprinted, Witchblade number 1, so the original Witchblade. And that's a shiny version. I'm sure there's a regular version there somewhere. From Udon, Darkstalkers against Street Fighter. So this has probably happened before, but 2 properties that Udon owns, so check that out. Let's go back down here, and we have a brand new issue, or Lower Decks, Star Trek. The Slasher's Apprentice miniseries continues, and the long-awaited sequel to Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. So this is a brand new miniseries. Lady Baltimore, and that's the second issue of that miniseries. The second issue of the new Ghostbusters. Turtles Mutant Nation hits number 8. And Hello Darkness hits number 12. That may be the final of that miniseries. Planet Death from Bad Idea. So the 0 issue was out a while ago. Number 1 is now out. And the miniseries Godzilla vs. Aliens hits number 2. So there you go. All right, so obviously it's a big week for DC with Superman being premiered. So we'll start with them. And to celebrate, we have a couple Superman projects. First, a big old treasury, Superman Hero for All. So a big old treasury edition with multiple covers. We also have an issue of Supergirl. That's on number 3. And I should have put all the Superman stuff together, but I didn't. All Absolute Batman number 3 is back with a fourth printing of Absolute Batman number 3. The Trinity miniseries, The Daughter of Wonder Woman. Back to Superman, we have a brand new Absolute Superman on number 9. And of course, lots and lots of covers. And then Action is also new, 1088. All right. And the Batman Gotham by Gaslight Elseworlds universe is back with a new miniseries called A League for Justice. So that was based on the ending of the last miniseries. Fire and Ice, that miniseries continues at 4. The Batman Dark Patterns book. The weekly, so this new Gotham City Sirens is again weekly. So it's these 3 going into space, unfit for orbit. So number 2 is out this week. And again, we have various covers, foily and non-foily. Absolute Wonder Woman number 4, that gets a second printing. Wow, only a second printing on that one. So second print of that. Green Lantern Corps. And... oh, we have a couple more. All right. Batman and Robin, it's 23. And then we have 2 more here. Another reprint of Absolute Wonder Woman. Number 3 gets a third printing. Okay. And lastly, Aquaman is new. All right. So that is DC. Onward to Marvel. They also have a big book this week tying into a big movie coming out in a few weeks. First, we'll start out with Doctor Strange of Asgard, number 5. It's starting to wrap up that miniseries for the next phase for old Doc Strange. Red Hulk is on 6. Our reprints of the Fantastic Four continue with number 7. We're on number 7. I don't know how high they're going. I'm going to say 10, but who knows. Daredevil, A Cold Day in Hell. This is a second printing of number 2. Everyone seems to have jumped on this miniseries after the fact. Superior Avengers, that is new. Our Wolverine and Kitty Pryde miniseries is on 4. Amazing Spider-Man, we have a second print of number 4. So if you missed 4. Magic is a new one on number 7. And also coming out of nowhere, the Marvel Knights number 1, The World to Come. That one, it gets a second print in case you missed it. Legacy of Vader, still going. And we have a new Predator book, so they're doing the old black, white, and whatever. So this one's called Black, White, and Blood. So an anthology series done with minimal coloring. So that's the first issue of that. Uncanny. Looks like we may get a new character here. It's Jeff, Infinity Pause. So this is a new one-shot. And back from the 90s. Back in the 90s, if you were collecting, Marvel did some swimsuit issues for, what, 3-4 years? They did it, of course, in magazine size based on the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. This one is regular comic size, but they are back doing it again. So there you go, one shot there. Laura Kinney Wolverine. The Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion continues at number 2. And then, of course, Fantastic Four is coming out. So first off, the Fantastic Four First Step. So this comic is set as a prequel in the movie. So if you want to get going to that movie fully informed, you can pick that book up and see a little backstory there. And then, just to make sure there's a number 1 on the rack, Marvel relaunched the Fantastic Four with a new number 1. It is at least the same writer. I don't know if the artist is the same, but Ryan North is still writing the book. So there we go. And of course, because it's a number 1, there is a ton of different covers. We're still going. That shiny. There we go. So, ton of covers. Some I probably don't even have. And lastly, for Marvel and the table, we have the brand new Miles Morales at 35. Yep. 35. Okay. There you go. So, yeah. Some Superman stuff, some Fantastic Four stuff. It's hopefully going to be a great July. I'm looking forward to both those movies. And I'll be watching Superman soon. Hopefully we'll have a review on our YouTube channel. So make sure you stay informed, or stick around, I guess. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.